We recently introduced the OutboundSync public API endpoints or health endpoints. And in this video, I'm going to show you a very practical workflow that you can build to monitor our platform. So this is going to be really useful for more technical teams that are wanting to have a more integrated infrastructure. And we want OutboundSync to be observable for you as you're building and shipping campaigns and monitoring your tech stack, because people are using more and more tools every day, and we want to be very transparent as you're getting data from your outbound tools, your sequencers like your Smart Lead and Instantly and Email Bison and HeyReach and 16 other tools and more every day. You're running those campaigns, you're trying to get that data into your CRM. We want to make it really easy to do that. So let me just show you how this works. And I gotta give a thank you to Jason. Jason's interning with us this summer, and he put together a really practical guide on our blog. I'll show you how that works in a moment, and I'll show you an actual workflow automation with Make just for reference using make.com, and you can do something very similar with other tools like Zapier, N8N, etc. So here we are. This is OutboundSync's documentation page, and we're specifically on the platform health endpoints page. Now, there are two major endpoints. The live endpoint is OutboundSync up or down, and then the readiness endpoint or health/ready. Now, live is a really simple one. Is OutboundSync up or down? This refers to our just core overall platform. Is the application loading or not? And you're going to get a really simple status back, operational or not. But the readiness endpoint, is a little more detailed. So this is going to break down the core components of the platform and then give you both an overall status and then a drilled down status with options based on the major components of the platform. So are activities syncing or not? Are payloads forwarding or not, which is a feature that we have? Are block lists syncing or not? And then are replies being relayed, which is actually a new feature we haven't announced at the time you're going to see this video, but it's coming soon. And it's a really, really simple API endpoint. It's designed to give you visibility into if the platform is fully operational, has a partial outage, or has a major outage that's affecting things. Now, we maintain a status page as well. And these endpoints are going to feed that status page. This is hosted through StatusGator. It's at outboundsyncstatus.com. And we separately also maintain a status aggregator for the outbound tech stack, which is 120 different tools I think we've got in here right now. Bright Data has performance degradation, and OpenAI is having some issues affecting, conversation errors affecting, looks like their paid plans. And they've got a migration in progress, right? So this is all, we wanted you to be able to see what's going on across your entire tech stack, right? Obviously, our focus is our platform reliability, and making sure everything's working. So how would you do this? Let's jump over the OutboundSync blog. I'm going to include a link to this. You can work through this on your own. Again, shout out to Jason on our team who worked through this, but you can read through this, see what he considered, how he built it yourself, and consider some additional things. This is a very simple monitor. Hit the OutboundSync live endpoint. This is a scheduled workflow, so it'll run on a recurring basis. Log the findings of that API call into a Google Sheet for record, for storage. If there's an issue, if it's not operational, you can send a Slack message. If everything's good, keep it rolling. So this is something that basically you could run on a recurring basis if you want to just make sure that if you want to monitor the OutboundSync platform and make sure that it's performing as intended. Now, this is a very specific use case that not everybody's going to need to do this. Our job is to keep it up all the time, right? To keep the platform running all the time. And that's what we're trying to do. I made another video and I posted about this on the blog as well. And let me pull it up here. Running this pre-flight campaign check. I think this is going to be a little bit more commonly used. This is where you can check that connection before you enroll in a campaign. And it'll go a little bit deeper. This is going to use our full version 1 of the API that includes private keys. This will allow you to check the details of all of your connections, make sure that the account is fully configured and wired up. But overall platform uptime is also a thing, and we provide that broad look of whether it's live or not, and then we provide that more detailed readiness check, which provides a specific status for each of the major components of the platform. So just want to take a few minutes here to explain and show you how it works, give you an example of a blog post where you can follow along and maybe build something with this on your own. If you're new to this kind of work, this go-to-market engineering or GTM engineering work, and you want to try it out, play around, build something simple, this would be a great place to start. And lastly, I'll just note these platform health endpoints are totally publicly available. They do not require any API key to check them whatsoever. So you don't even have to be a customer to play around and see how it works and see how we think about performance, uptime, reliability, and if you couldn't already tell, it's something we think about a lot around here, and appreciate your interest in seeing how we work. If you have any questions, check us out. Go to outboundsync.com, go to the blog, and see how Jason's tutorial works, and catch you in the next one. Thanks.